But anyway,
the Drake shit.
Yeah, let's cap it off with the Drake shit. We got a surprise for you. We're gonna be giving a call to our guy Dre to help us talk about this Drake
Fifth
shit.
shot. Fifth shot. Fifth shot. I want to take a shot on the Drake shit.
Just because Drake
Not even just because, I will say it was a close second. It was close second behind the silk shot. If Leave the Door Open didn't sound the way it sounds, if Bruno Mars didn't do what he did on that song, I'll put Drake right there. But it pains me to say, because this always happens to Drake, Leave the Door Open is probably going to go number one.
Oh, it already did.
On Billboard.
I thought it already did.
But the thing is that every time Drake drops, there's always another song that just has a different type of magnitude to him. He should have probably 1 million number ones, but he doesn't. He only has like 4. Cardi B has 4 number ones.
Oh, wow. Well, her shit was engineered to be number 1, which is fine. But, no. So,
you throwing shade at Cardi?
Nah, I'm just like,
oh, this is a big shot.
I'm just, her shit was definitely engineered to, like, the whole album, her whole first album. Every one of those songs,
though.
It's all fire. Don't get me wrong, but every one of them could go on the radio.
Yeah,
basically is what I'm saying. So the whole shit was like,
no, she was engineered to please people.
Oh, for sure.
Invasion of Privacy. That was what it was called, right?
Invasion. Yeah, you're
fire.
right. Yeah,
that shit was.
It was. Yeah.
I'm sorry, we don't have to get into it. The Drake shit. Go ahead.
So I want to give our opinions on it before I call Dre to get his opinion on it.
First ever phone call?
Talk about it. Yeah, first ever phone call. We're gonna try it and see what's going on.
Toilet Paper Podcast. First ever FaceTime. Pew, 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 pew.
So I'm gonna get your thoughts first before I go ahead.
I don't like that. Why can't you go first?
No, yeah, you go ahead.
Let's go with the first one. What's next? Fire, in my opinion.
That shit is fire.
Fire. And I really liked the chorus setup.
Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Okay.
That little Louis Vuitton cow jacket. Y'all niggas is lucky. Y'all niggas is lucky I don't have money now. I was gonna buy that tomorrow if I had the money for it.
Nigga, that little Louis Vuitton.
That little cow print was fire.
Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway.
So the
song itself was fire because it did sound like one of his like number ones.
Yeah, that's one of them ones.
He always drops that one.
Fake Love, God's Plan, Money in the Grave. It's one of them ones.
Just one of those ones.
This is out of there.
And okay, I'm gonna get off track for a second, but follow me real quick. I watched the Kev on Stage, his YouTube channel. They had a video where they did a debate and they said, "Is Drake the GOAT?" And Kev was saying that he's good at kind of dropping these like pop songs and, you know, maybe finding certain like styles to kind of branch himself onto to keep himself in this relevancy. Mm-hmm. I kind of think that's the same reason why he is the GOAT, because this nigga just can't fucking miss. And it's hard to not miss for this fucking long.
This is true.
So that's why I kind of like want to give him kind of that GOAT status, because I think he is going to go down as kind of like that the Michael Jackson of hip hop, low key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might not be the greatest rapper of all time, but he's going to be like the greatest of like artists. He's going to be like the greatest artist of all time, kind of. You know? So I'll give him that. What Next was amazing. Lemon Pepper, fire, because it was the freestyle, you know, like
You're
that freestyle.
You're supposed to go in order. Wants and Needs. And then Lemon Pepper. You could cap it off.
I listened to Lemon Pepper first.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. So you like Lemon Pepper?
Yeah, but I'll go back to What's and Needs. Little Baby.
Little Baby snapped.
Yo.
I wasn't fucking with Drizzy's flow.
Yo. Nah, I fuck with it.
I was like,
I fucked with it.
I understood it, but anyway, I'm going to get into my shit. I'm going to just let you continue.
I fucked with it. Honestly, I fucked with everything. I'm just saying everything was fine. Everything was good. But it was something that you can kind of expect. And that is the fear that I have with Drake's career eventually, is that it's going to be something that we expect from him. Of like it's just hard. It's hard to say that something's going to be greater than what he's already done. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You just kind of have to, like, how do you plateau at greatness? You can only go down, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's the fear that I have with his career. That's why a part of me, just a little hot take, I feel like this is going to be his last album for like a few years.
I hope it is.
Yeah, I think he's going to drop this and he's going to go on tour, and then we're going to hear only features for like a couple years. Maybe he'll drop a single here and there, but it's just going to be we're not gonna hear a collection of music for a while. And I think he's gonna kind of do the Jay-Z route, just gonna sit on the top, put himself on Mount Rushmore, and go on about his day.
How do you feel about the lemon pepper shit? Go ahead.
Lemon Pepper was fire. I still cannot remember what Rick Ross was talking about.
I don't either, because I mean, the nigga rapped for 4 minutes. It's like it overshadowed anything he was talking about.
Yeah.
It's like nigga, they asked me, do I know B and Nicki Minaj? Of course.
Fire.
Of course.
Fire.
He dropped him off.
Fire.
Daddy probably make another M. School bell rings. I'm about to get him again. I was like, shit.
Fire. Shit. No, he's the greatest. He's kind of he's the GOAT, and it's hard to say he's not. The nigga can't miss, and he's proven to us time and time again he can't fucking miss.
Yeah.
So I have to give him all the praise in the world. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to look at something like a Scorpion and look at something like a what a time to be, not what a time to be alive, but Nothing Was the Same, Scorpion, More Life. We can go down a list of albums. It's hard to say that something's going to top that.
Yeah.
When it's honestly equal.
I don't know.
Like, I'm not saying that. Like, I'm just it's.
I don't know.
It's hard to get better when you're the greatest. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I'm trying to formulate it in the best thought that I can, but that's really what I'm saying. It's hard to get better than great.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, how can Steph Curry improve his 3-point shot? He kind of can't unless you shot 100%.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of can't. Like, it's just.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So, when I
I'm gonna
first
take another shot real quick. I'm drunk.
one of us has to be sober.
Why? Why?
Why?
Why?
Why?
Why? Go ahead.
When I first heard it, what's next? I was like, because I watched the video first, and then I went to go listen to the 3, and I went in order, of course. And then I saw that they took out the little baby shit for a quick minute, maybe some clearance issues, I don't know, but they put it back. So I listened to What's Next, and I was like, all right, you know.
But the way he set up the chorus was fire.
No, it was. Well, all I do is rest. Okay.
Yeah, what they gonna ask me about?
Okay. Okay.
Fire.
Let's see what's about to happen. So,
Fire.
but when I first heard it, because I love the song now,
Big shot.
and it's cool.
Yeah.
But when I first heard it, I was just like highly unimpressed. I was highly unimpressed because I'm like, all right, it's kind of the same thing. As far as, like I said, like a God's Plan or a Fake Love or a fucking Money in the Grave. It's like, all right, it's one of those. And I had a hard time, like, me and DJ had this talk of this project. And to me, because Wants and Needs was cool, I didn't care for, of course, that unorthodox flow. It was cool, but I'm not about to be slapping that hoe. And Lemon Pepper, he was spitting some real shit. You know, the beat and everything was cool. But I think I don't feel anything anymore. Like Drake, like you said, he's great. Mm-hmm. And everything he dropped is going to be great. So you're expecting greatness. It's low-key reminiscent of Wayne. And not in the sense of he's oversaturating himself. Like Wayne oversaturated himself. He was on everything. Mm-hmm. And it was all fire. So you kind of get used to just hearing fire. You pick up on crazy bars easily now because you're just used to hearing crazy bars. So nothing impresses you as much as they used to. And it's just an oversaturation. And Drake's not oversaturating himself, but it is like all right, like you said, like how can you top this now? You kind of can't. You're kind of just plateauing. So everything you drop is going to be great and it's going to go. Like you're not going to miss. But for me as a Drake fan and like really missing how the music made me feel, like I felt something. With all his shit now, I don't really be feeling nothing. Like it'd be good, it'd be cool, and you know, you be like, all right, for sure, he's amazing, blah blah blah. But you just don't feel nothing. It might be a time and era that we're in, beat selection, you know, you kind of got to stay relevant with kind of what's going on in hip hop right now. But it just wasn't making me feel nothing. I'ma still, of course, get certified lover boy the chance, of course, as everybody is. I'm hoping that it would kind of bring that back. But I think at this point, I'm gonna have to give Drake the solidified.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to, because for the longest, you know, I have my solidified list. That's the Jay, that's the Lil Wayne, that's the fucking Andre 3000s. That's those niggas who are
Pac,
solidified.
Biggie,
Yeah.
all them, yeah.
And then I always have my 5: Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Big Sean, Chance the Rapper, blah blah blah, and the list goes on. I think I'm gonna have to move Drake up. That solidified.
Is it fair to say he's outgrown current, like the best out type thing, you know? Like he's kind of the best, and that's just what we accept, and we have to accept the new music that he gives us.
Yeah. And I'm just
no one's saying Jay-Z's the greatest rapper currently. I mean, he's the greatest rapper of all time type thing, but it's like I can't say he's better than Drake right now because of he's not giving us no music. Like there's nothing. He's not consistently dropping music.
No, he's not.
Like I don't know. It's just kind of like an appreciation thing where like we get a 444 and we're like, oh, this is amazing. We're getting an album from Jay-Z when he doesn't have to give us any more. He doesn't like.
Drake don't got to give us nothing.
It's honestly, I think the best way to put it, from my understanding, I know I make a lot of basketball references, so I'm gonna do that again. It's kind of like when you see LeBron drop 30 points. You're like, okay, and
yeah,
like he does that.
Yeah,
LeBron can average 30. We'd be like, he does that.
Yeah,
he led the league in assists last year, year 17. We're like, but let Steph or let a Zach LaVine average. Westbrook, James Harden average 10 assists a game. We're like, oh, he's a great passer. All this other shit.
It's new to us at that point.
You're goated.
Yeah, you're already. I think that's. I'm just gonna have to do that because I don't think you can really, like you said, elevate from already being great. Like you're. So now, like I'm just unimpressed anymore. It's good, and I'm gonna like the music, but there's nothing that's enticing me anymore. Like I made the thing as far as like a Kendrick. I'm still enticed by Kendrick. He don't give us that much. We don't hear from this nigga like that. And everything he drops is different.
Where is he?
So I'm still like, well, damn, what is this nigga gonna do next? Type shit. Like I'm still enticed. With Drake, I'm not enticed anymore. I don't think, I don't know. I'm just not, or even like a Cole who kind of gives us more than Kendrick. Kind of the same type of deal as Drake. He's in this new bag as far as his rap cadence and everything and these verses.
J. Cole, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's giving us some kind of a new style to him, and he's still evolving. And for that, I'm enticed. With Drake, there's not too much more evolution there. There's not too much more room to improve there. There's nothing that's gonna keep me enticed.
Yeah,
I need some more. I need some more singing shit.
Once you're in,
I need some more singing.
Once you're in heaven, where else can you go?
I need some
type
more
thing. You know,
I took a night off. I need some more.
Bria's interludes.
I need some of that. I need some of that. Cause although I liked if you're reading this is too late, that was his turning point as far as just really rapping. Like everything after that was really rapping. And it's really been rapping since then. Like he hasn't really
half a Scorpion was kind of R&B.
I mean, you're right. But it
even Views had a lot of singing.
Besides Views was more of like Redemption. That's damn near the only thing. Cause You With Me is not singing. Fucking One Dance is some dancey shit. Redemption was probably like the only real song on there. Scorpion had like After Dark and fucking can't even fucking think of anything else.
Yeah, I don't have the list in front of me.
But there's nothing that's like giving me those feelings again. I would need him to do some shit like that for me to be enticed again.
Okay.
But anyway, I saw that to say I just don't know what's going on with the Certified Lover Boy. Of course, I'm going to listen to it. Hopefully, it is what it is.
It's going to be great, in my opinion.
Like, I had to put Kanye up there not too long ago. I had to I think it was before I listened to...
God is King.
Yeah. I just threw him up there because at this point it's like, nigga, you've already given
You've done enough.
You've given me the greatest album of all time.
You know, this is what it is. This is what it is. This is the best way I can put it. You have nothing else to prove.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. This is what it comes down to. You have nothing else to prove.
On his heart, he felt like putting out a gospel album. You don't got shit else to prove. You've already done this amazingness.
You gave us the college dropout. You gave us the 808s. You gave us graduation. Yeah, you've done enough. Even what was the joint album with him and Jay? I cannot think of it right now.
Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne. Yeah, you.
Oh my God.
You've given us enough.
Excellence.
You've done enough.
And
Clock
then,
out. Clock out.
Now
Clock out.
Now that you say that, that's kind of like when people say Drake doesn't have classic albums. Kanye has more classic albums than Drake. If we're being honest. And I love Drake more than Kanye, but Kanye has more classic albums than Drake. If we're being honest. But we not even got to get to that. But I put Kanye up there not too long ago, and now I think I'm gonna just have to throw Drake up there and kind of push my list down. But yeah, let me call this nigga Dre.
All right, while you're doing that, there's one thing I wanted to touch on, and this should have been my Talk Your Shit. The Biggie documentary.
I didn't watch it.
But was amazing.
Yeah, was it?
Because they kept it about music. They kept it about the music. Cool. So I was very happy about that. They didn't go into all the bullshit. You know, they kept it about music.
Did it drop on his day? Wasn't it his day, his birthday or some shit? The death day.
His birthday's in like May.
Was it the death day then? I don't know. Or was it just Biggie Day?
It was March 1st. It was March 1st.
So yeah, it was like,
but we watched the documentary and it was very nice to see that side of things. I'm a huge Biggie fan, you know me. Yeah. So that shit was great to me because they kept it about the music and they said one thing in which I could say like this nigga's really the GOAT. He's really the GOAT, but like I can't say that he's the GOAT only because I have to show this respect to Jay-Z. But there's never been anybody else like Biggie since and then also before. Like you can look at rappers and kind of see where there's some similarities to other rappers or where other rappers got certain characteristics or styles from. Mm-hmm. You kind of can't do that with Biggie. And that's what I really appreciate with Biggie. He was kind of the first to really have that type of wordplay. And then also, like, you got to think that he died at 24. I'm 24 now.
Yeah.
I could never make that type of music. I could never think to say the things that he's said before. Like, that nigga is talented. Like, that is a different type of talent.
That's funny that you say this because, like, I'm not on no cocky shit, but, like, I could think of that type of shit.
Yeah,
that's because I rap.
You're right. Yeah,
but
you're right. Yeah.
I watched, like, Adam 22 today. He was talking about the Lil Baby, how they did the Celebrity All-Star game or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. How Lil Baby was trash. I don't know if you've seen the little clips or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about the game, the hoop game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I think I have a little bit to do with Chris Brown's rant over the weekend.
Why do you have something to do with that?
Because I didn't know that they did the 2-on-2 game. Yeah, okay. I didn't know about that. And then all of a sudden I just seen the shit on
Chris Brown's IG story.
On Instagram. I seen the shit like on Instagram and then I comment. I'm like, Chris Brown, let him know. I commented, Chris Brown, let him know. Chris Brown, let him know. Chris Brown. Like hella times I commented and added Chris Brown.
Okay.
And that was 14 minutes. Like, so when I checked it, when he started posting, it was 14 minutes ago. Then when Chris Brown started posting, that was 10 minutes ago. I was like, I got a little something to do with that.
Okay. Anyway, but
Chris Brown should have been on there.
Chris Brown is a GOAT as far as that. But I said that to say like Lil Baby was trash.
Terrible.
He was trash as fuck.
Terrible.
But Adam was saying like he was basically what you're doing to Biggie as far as giving him crazy praise like that. Like I couldn't do that. I don't see how you could do that. Blah blah blah. Adam was like, bro, I don't know why we put so much expectancy for people to be good at basketball. He was like, this shit is hard.
Oh,
he was like, to put a ball in a hoop consistently. He was like, I give praise to motherfuckers who are good at this shit.
Yeah.
So that's how you're kind of praising Biggie as far as like his wordplay and what he was talking about.
Jalen Rose. So like, oh, okay. Jalen Rose has a show on ESPN. It comes on every morning. I think at like 10:30. It's called Highly Questionable. That nigga said, if you want to know something about somebody, watch them play basketball. You want to know if a motherfucker's athletic. You want to know if a motherfucker like is just good. Like, you know, like there's a different playing basketball is a different skill.
Yeah,
Even in football, like it's a different skill set.
for sure.
You want to see a motherfucker's
Hand-eye
skill set?
coordination.
Watch them play basketball.
They got a dribble.
Yeah, so they was showing little baby highlights. I guess I should say low lights.
Bro, he's
It's kind of garbage.
trash.
But I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think I could do much better. But also the whole Biggie shit. The reason I kind of say Biggie's the GOAT. I mean, I'm gonna say Biggie's the GOAT regardless. But I have to kind of put him in this like weird category. And yes, you are the GOAT, but I can't say that you're better than Jay-Z just because you don't have the catalog. And also, you cannot add to your catalog.
Yeah.
Tupac cannot add to his catalog.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Biggie,
Crazy.
Jay-Z can add to his catalog and could still add to his catalog. Drake can still add to his catalog. You have to kind of put them in a different stratosphere than some people who just are not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Bro, Biggie, like I know you say you a rapper and shit, but I don't think anybody can do it.
Biggie's cold.
What Biggie's done.
I need to watch the documentary.
They also, I saw this dude on TikTok compare like Biggie's rapping abilities to like Tupac's rapping abilities, and they broke it down that Biggie is the better storyteller of him and Tupac, because they always say like Tupac's Brenda's have a baby and shit like that.
Tupac don't got storytelling. Tupac had hits.
He had hits.
Tupac had hits.
He had production.
He had production. He had lyricism. He had hits. Not lyricism, but he had good songs. He knew how to make a song and make a hit. Mm-hmm. Biggie was more when storytelling and like really just bars. He gonna give you some shit to sit with and think about. And
the song "I Got a Story to Tell."
Yeah,
bruh, that nigga rapped the entire story, then told the story after.
Okay,
like in conversation. Like he rapped like the song itself, and then like the outro of the song, he's talking to other people, retelling the story. Yeah. Fucking wild. I was like, that nigga's incredible.
Biggie's nice. I need to watch the documentary.
Fire.
Just to see. I
Fire.
seen it. I just didn't.
It was destined. You know, some people are just kind of destined to do something.
Yeah, it's just
He was destined to rap.
I see.
Yeah, because they touch on like his childhood and shit like that. Yeah, shit was crazy.
Call this nigga Dre.
Biggie's a GOAT. Man, you know what? Hey, Dre on the podcast. I'm taking another shot for Dre. Is it connecting?
This nigga stopped. This nigga canceled.
Wow.
I'm only gonna do it one more time.
Wow.
Either I'm gonna hit him real quick. Like either you answer or you don't.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed.
See, you should say something.
Either you answer.
I'm taking another shot for Dre on Dre's behalf.
Or you don't.
Shot o'clock.
Dre.
Is it connecting?
I don't know. We're gonna see.
I'm 6 shots in.
It's connecting.
Oh shit.
Nigga, hey, did you just get done fucking? You didn't answer that question. I'm gonna say yes.
Can you hear us?
Listen, you hit me with a Hotmail email. I don't know who the fuck was calling me. I'm like,
it's from the iPad. Yeah.
And see, I thought to.
You got a hot? Hold on. Wait, you got a Hotmail?
Nigga, yeah.
Nigga, what type of adult are you?
Bro, I created it when I was like, I don't know.
2003.
Yeah, like come on now. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga.
But
Yahoo deleted my shit.
I thought to text you before we started recording just to let you know that it was an email address because it's on my iPad.
Gotcha.
The phones are
What's
recording.
happening?
But I was like, I wanted to low-key flex to call and see if you was answering on the first one.
Nope.
But it didn't work. It's okay.
If I'd have known it was a Hotmail, I would have. I've been there like, when I was like, I had to think, what's my dude's last name? R8. I'm like, shit.
Hey.
He's like, hold on.
Hey. I'm gonna take a shot for you being on the podcast. The
This
first FaceTime podcast.
This is the first like call in type
What's
shit.
happening?
Like,
What's happening? We out here.
you already know how it
You know
goes.
what I'm saying?
We
Yeah,
out
it's
here,
regular.
you feel me? Celebrated the 100 subscribers. This nigga 6 shots in.
This is number
Congratulations,
6.
by the way.
Thank you.
Talking shit. Hey, and 3K on the video.
Hey,
That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit really crazy. But you know why we called you.
100%.
You know what's going on. So we just got done wrapping up our opinion on Scary Hours 2. And you being an equal Drake lover, we kind of want to get your opinion. What did you think? What did you feel? What are your thoughts? Scary Hours 2.
Well, I mean, as always, Drake always dropping prime times in my life when I need it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for whatever reason, we on the same flow path.
Certain people value it at different times.
Yeah.
So we are having a riff. I don't know what the proper description would be for this.
What?
The new music doesn't hit the same as the old music, right?
Ooh, Lemon Pepper Freestyle is low key been on repeat for like 4 days.
No, it has. It has.
100%.
It has.
Asking if I know Beyonce and Nicki Minaj.
Of course.
Of course. Shit. I'm giving the whole thing like a 9 out of 10, 100%. I'm not saying he missed. More importantly, because none of the songs were leaked.
They weren't.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard none of them songs. I don't know how his name was Kasim or nothing, but I got like damn near half a certified. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it too.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? So seeing 3 new ones, I'm like,
he's like, wait a second,
you're working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then for one of them to be Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
You like that?
Because What's Next, I fuck with What's Next because it's like a different flow, like almost like a Tuscan Leather type shit, or like a Connect type shit. Like It's a hit, but it's a different flow. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake experimenting type shit.
Okay.
And then Wants and Needs is just a good collab. You know, Baby ate that shit, but he always gonna eat that shit. But I mean, Drake out bars, I think he got like demolished and nothing in that. But it's Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
That's your one?
Yeah.
That's your one?
Yeah.
The nigga just rapping for 4 minutes. It's like, you know,
straight,
bro.
Straight.
Like,
yeah, like nigga.
Straight.
He didn't even have a hook on it, which is the best part.
Nah,
not even a hook.
Just rapping.
Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me what Rick Ross said? I still can't remember.
Oh, my favorite Rick Ross part is get her a G-Wagon that she ain't gotta worry about. But other than that, I have no idea what he said. But sometimes when it's on repeat, I'll like catch a bar, like, oh shit, okay, Rick, and all of a sudden Drake's back on.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
I go back and I'm like, damn, what he say? I missed it, and then I still missed it again.
Yeah, it's like shit. I think my favorite one is What's Next.
No, go ahead. What's next?
I think, just because that shit started getting me. I told him I kind of compare it to like God's Plan or Fake Love or Money in the Grave. Like it's that one that's going out of here type shit. Like I already know that.
That's why you took the video for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you like the video?
100%.
Fire.
Video's fire.
Hey. I told him if I had the money, that cow jacket was coming home. That Louis Vuitton cow jacket was fire, dog. That shit was fire.
Alright, it was pretty clear. I'll give you that, and I'm not even a cow type, you know what I'm saying? But
honestly, don't even.
Yeah,
nah. That cow skin was fire.
That's when he's walking through. The train.
The train, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Go watch it again. Fire.
Yeah, I need to watch it one more time.
Nah,
fire.
It's low. It's see, and this is one of my things too, because you said you love Child's Play, the cinematic.
Yeah.
What's Next is almost catching up to the cinematic as far as story wise.
Yeah. But Child's Play was different because
no. Yeah, because that's the whole movie.
Tyra Banks
had a storyline.
Bro, Tyra Banks said "Cheers" off his forehead. Do you know how disrespectful that is?
Split, that 20 going straight your way, no delay. Okay,
bro. Disrespectful. It's disrespectful. If anybody did that to me at Cheesecake, I'd be pissed. And then he rapped with the cheesecake on his face after that.
It's iconic. It was an iconic video.
You inspired me to write a bar about it.
Fire.
It was an iconic
Fire.
video. Anything else as far as this dropping Certified Lover Boy? What's coming?
What's the one you fucking with the most on the unreleased?
On the unreleased? Because he listened to it way more than I did. So
you put me on the spot. Honestly, I'm a little drunk. I'm
did you
6
fuck with
shots.
the viral shit?
That's right.
Vital? That's the one you said?
Vital. Ooh.
If I could shake your hand, if I could shake your hand through the screen, I'll dap you up.
Yes.
Vital,
and then there's Vital.
Vital. Oh baby, oh Idol.
And Not Around. Not Around.
Is that kind of one of the? It's kind of like a dancey song.
It's kind of like a dance song, but you got bars in it towards the end.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I'm a little fucked up right now.
That's okay. I was just curious. I was just curious if you got it like that, but yeah, Vital's nasty.
Okay. Last thing though, before we get you off the phone, what we did talk about though is we said that with Drake and his newest music, he's dropping not so much, but he's already the GOAT, right? Like he's done enough, right? So it's how do you still stay great? How do you outdo great? Everything you're dropping is great. He's at this weird place where he plateaued at greatness, right? Like you everything you drop is a 10.
Like it can't get better than this.
Exactly.
How do you go to 11? Like you can't go to 11. It's a 10.
Exactly.
I think the only thing to do with that is just to be 10.
Just stay 10.
Every
Stay
time.
10. Yeah.
Just stay 10.
And that's what I was like everything we know Drake is gonna drop is gonna go.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's not gonna miss. It's never missed. He hasn't missed. It won't miss. Like he just won't miss. But
even the ones that we were sleeping on, you put back on now, they slap.
It's still, but like what he was saying, it was like if LeBron drops 30 every night, you kind of just sweep it under the rug, like, oh, that's LeBron. You kind of, you know what I mean?
Though.
Yeah.
Exactly. But exactly.
And LeBron does do 10, 10, 10, 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, teams is still developing super teams to go against LeBron in the finals.
Are.
And labels is still probably looking in the cuts for rappers to go against Drake.
Yeah.
So
and it just won't happen.
If you're gonna plateau in a situation, I think it's the only time it's okay is to plateau at 10.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, for
So
sure.
the only way really like Drake is gonna give us some shit that we've never heard before, it would be some old shit that he just never shared in the first place, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was telling him it's for me at least, it's hard to stay enticed by like of course we expect to be like, okay, what is he
Impressed.
gonna do? What is he gonna do next? But yeah, it's hard to be impressed and enticed because you're already expecting a 10. You already know it's gonna be good, and it's like he can't get no better right now. You know what I mean?
How you outdo greatness?
Unless I told him I told him I need some
You be
more,
legendary, man. But he already got the song called it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. How do you outdo greatness? Yeah.
We need some more a night off. Or Bria's interlude type shit. Like,
Ooh, man. Tell me why I was listening to Uptown the other day.
Oh,
and
my God.
It was just a different type of shit. I was like, come on.
Didn't
now.
he say that in What's Next? He said, "I drop a classic." He said, but they come back years later saying it's a sleeper.
Yeah.
That's
right.
me. That's what I did when Nothing Was the Same. That's exact. I didn't like it. I'm not saying I didn't like it, but it didn't have the impact.
It didn't slap like that.
When I go back and listen to it now, I'm like, oh, this is an amazing album.
Yeah.
But when it dropped, yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. When it dropped, I appreciated it though.
I know I appreciated it because it did help me through that weird
connect.
time.
Oh my God.
Fire.
Oh my God.
Fire.
Come through and connect.
While I got you both here,
What's
up?
2 seconds.
What's up?
Because I got notes on the Drake episode y'all dropped. You know what I'm saying? I took notes.
He said I got some shit to talk about real quick.
It's really, nothing. All I want to say is my name is Dallas. Come on, son. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
That's just
Fire.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Fire.
Nothing but bars.
Y'all hit that, no problem about it. Paris Morton music, my God.
Fire.
Same like you, I only heard Drake's version first. I didn't hear Rick Ross's version, so I seen the video and it cut. And Drake was in. I was like,
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's going on
where's
here?
the song? Where's the song?
Hey, no one thinks about how fire that video is. Like niggas forget they had Aston Martins, 2 of them, on the beach, like in the sand. Like that video is fire.
That's the biggest boss.
Fire.
The biggest boss. I was talking at the end about features.
Yeah.
Oh,
Features.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Why did it take so long for someone to bring up big amounts? Okay. No lie. No shopping.
You know what's funny? DJ was like, bruh, you forgot I'm on one. And I was like, damn, I didn't even say nothing about that because I remember when that shit, nigga,
I'm on one. It's crazy.
Ross, Drake, and Lil Wayne was on there.
Nigga,
fire.
It was cold. It was cold.
Fire.
And I agree
to
not say it is not making music if Drake is on 2-1 because.
Oh.
Nigga.
Ooh, thoughtful, but he called it THOTFUL.
Nigga, come on now. He capitalized off the thought shit at the time.
Man.
He's an amazing man. He's an amazing
Necessary.
man. I know you got another bar for you. I'ma chill, baby. We don't want the devil in this bitch, huh? Got a bad one. Call it Kelly Roller. She get the jelly roller.
Fire.
Yeah.
Amazing.
But nah,
man.
like both of y'all picks was fire. I can see what you said. Like when Nothing Was the Same dropped, that wasn't one that was going to sit with you like how Take Care or Thank Me Later did.
Yeah.
Which that makes sense because for me, that's how I felt about Thank Me Later. It took me a year and multiple times to listen to Shut It Down to go back and get.
Shut It Down was fire. Shut It Down was fire. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I needed a Dream Drake collab until I heard it.
Right? Oh my God. Like, what?
I remember where I was when I heard Shut It Down for the first time.
I don't.
Really?
Yes, it's weird. It's very weird story. We'll talk later.
I wish I did.
But so I get that, you know what I'm saying? But like Madeline said, we had a discussion before. Nothing was the same up there just because when it dropped where I was, it was never forget. That was the first time I ever bought like Cash Money in the App Store and the physical CD.
Okay,
on my phone and the CD. I wasn't fucking around.
I think Thank Me Later was his album that I went to go when I went to go.
I told you I had the pack.
I mean, not Thank Me Later. My fault. Take care. Take care.
Thank Me Later was that for me. I bought it. I got the little special pack. They sent me I had a Cash Money T-shirt. I had all that shit. Yeah. Man. Nothing Was the Same was weird because I wasn't going through anything at that moment. Or no. I was, but it was a very dark time. Like it's something I kind of reject. The music.
Not where you was trying to get into Drake.
So when I listen to it now, I have newer memories. You know what I'm saying? So it hits different because I'm older. I've experienced more, so it hits differently. Yeah. Versus at the time, that shit was low. A little dark.
Yeah, like you said, it's a sleeper.
Yeah, sleeper.
It's a sleeper for you.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All in all, shit was dope. You know, I took my little notes. I had to put the No Lie in there. What? That should have been the first time. Oh,
No Lie. Oh my God.
No Lie was fire.
She got a Grammy. I'll fucking like she a nominee.
Nigga.
Fire.
Nigga.
Right. We can do this all day. We can do this all day.
You already know we can.
All right. Have a good episode. I appreciate y'all first FaceTime calling.
Yes. We about to. Yes. Thank you for
DSR Toilet Paper Podcast to the fucking top.
Smoking status.
In this bitch, everybody eats.
All right then, gang.
All right, dog. I'll holler at you later.
All right.
I'm gonna see you soon for surely.
For sure. We're gonna link up for sure.
It's good.
All right, bye.
All right, later.
That was a success.
That
was much a success. I fuck with that. With that being said, we're gonna end this bitch because we're at an hour and 57 minutes.